feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for combat. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comebacks. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But either you got that magic or you haven't. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we're given a task, it's so apparent I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know that aim rain's heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't gotta do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculate. On time, not a second hour late. You're witnessing the mastery that we display like a hitman. Yeah. See, I go in and get the job done. Yeah, I'm moving like a hitman. Let's fight.
Come back with the left hook. Look at his hand positioning. Now you're switching off. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this.
Back.
That's it. When he comes at you, right jab, flip, left hook. What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. You've been coasting this fight, and now you've let him get back into it. Now it's a tougher...
And back.
Doubling up the jab. What are you doing? Come on, switch on. Right, let's go out.
Let's do it.
Switch southpaw. Okay, let's reset, switch stance. That's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now. Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths.
Let's do it.
Guessing where it's coming from. Listen, you switched off. What are you doing? Get back out there and...
Let's go. Okay.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. You're starting to make...
Do your business.
You're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. Get your mind back on...
Let's do it.
skies and binoculars. Two nights live singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it. A long silence, a strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise eyelids sublime and save the silence with warm regard.
I'm Todd Grisham, and you could not have chosen a better. Here, and they'll be facing into.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build. And there's the bell for round 1. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. He threw a punch and just got countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Nice counter punch right up the middle. It's all offense all the time. Crowd is dressed to impress here tonight, and the fighters promise to do the same as we cannot wait for this, our main event.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Vivo in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow, you know what, I've been in fights like that. When you think you come...
There's the bell for round 2. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Going into a fight, not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter. And he scores with the counter. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? There's a counter shot. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
You're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Beautiful counter shot. These punches coming from every angle. Jab does not score. Punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Vivo in that last round. Well, this this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter... There's the bell for round 3. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Idea with the jab, but does not land. Nice counter shot. Hey, those punches add up. Back and forth they go. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Counter punches have to hurt. You'd like to see more jabs. They exchange punches. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Devo in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this. On to the 4th we go. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Straight right just misses. Seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
That counter punch caught him clean. The halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill.
And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
A shot from the gods took him out.
They're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Tarver in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being dropped twice in the last round.
Unbelievable heart. Look.
Nice round. Good round.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Beautiful counter punch. A perfect counter shot. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. That jab misses. How about that time counter shot? Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Perfect counter lands. They both want the knockout. Both men step back for just a moment. Punch, counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. On that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
There's the bell for round 6. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with...
Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
That's lights out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, then he's out of there.
You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
It's not to ever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Oh, Bebo now, stumbling and bumbling. Is he going to go down? Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
Let's see that again.
Where did that come from? What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you continue?
Let's talk about Tarver in that last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Round 7, here we go. And there's the bell to start the round. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. One, two, three, four, five, six. Come to me.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. That's boom. Back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming. And there's the bell for round 8. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Nice defense, avoiding the right uppercut. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If he cheated, now we're going to find out.
He misses with that jab. Missed him with that uppercut. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Can't score with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight. What a style. What a pace to get a unanimous.
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement. Volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you mother and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversational astonishment. Consuming the comments and then vomiting up the vonnegut. Hey. Ominous as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's a necropolis, scary how I'm optimistically